Would you like to discover how to stop being ghosted in a relationship or stop ghosting after a long relationship or dating? Hey, I'm Antia, founder and creator of the Magnetize Your Man Method. And look, ghosting has happened to the best of us. It's of course when a man just cuts off communication totally unexpectedly. So annoying, right? So let's go ahead and uncover the 5 secrets on how that turn that ship around. So secret number 1 is stop ghosting on yourself. What are you talking about, Antia? Well, so as you know, if you watch some of my videos, you attract who you're being to yourself. Or in other words, the quality of relationships that you attract into your life is directly proportional to the quality of relationship you have within yourselves. So, what my question to you is, on what occasion are you ghosting on yourself? Which part inside of you do you judge? Do you resist? Do you you just totally, you're totally almost like attack in your system, right? So it could be your angry part. It could be your sad part. It could be your insecure part. It could be that part that feels too big, too bright, too bold, or simply not good enough at all. So what do you do when you feel those emotions? Are you eating? Are you laughing? Are you ignoring it? Are you stuffing it down? Right? Like, what are you doing? How are you ghosting on those emotions? Whatever you do, stop it! Stop ghosting on yourself. Because guess what? As long as you do that, why would a man not ghost on you? No man comes into your life uninvited. And the invitation is sent through the vibration that you send out. So if you're having an incongruent relationship inside of yourself, guess what you attract? Incongruent men who also have an incongruent relationship inside of themselves. And of course, that's why they ghost. Secret number 2 is embrace conflict. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of men ghost because they are afraid of what? Conflict. Well, look, wouldn't that be awkward to say, hey, Susie, it was so lovely to talk to you, but I actually don't want to go on a date with you. Hey, Susie, it was so nice to go on a date with you, but I'm actually not interested to take you out on a second date, right? A lot of men are afraid of that conflict, but it's also because you are afraid of conflict too. So think about it. How can you, almost like from the get-go, when you start talking to him, communicate that you are okay with conflict? Now, that of course takes leaning into your own edge, leaning into your own uncomfort, right? And of course, that's not always easy. I know that for a fact. But what the thing is, it's like you're asking him to feel uncomfortable, because he would feel uncomfortable if he would reach out to you and say he doesn't want to go on a date with you anymore. So you can only ask him what you're also willing to feel and whatever place you want to set yourself in as well. Also, ask yourself this question: how good are you in rejecting? So how are you handling when you're not interested in a man? Or when you're not interested in talking to anybody, for that matter of fact? Are you honest with them? Are you really telling them hey, I really don't want to continue this conversation? Or are you hey, I have to get off the phone because I'm tired and, I'm going to get back to you, and you have all those white lies and you kind of have this whole people-pleasing situation going on? Well, guess what? That's exactly why men ghost, because they also don't want to, some of them are people pleasers, and some of them don't want to be a jerk. Well, obviously they're going to be an even bigger jerk when they ghost, but apart from that fact, embrace the conflict inside of yourself, embrace the tension, and you will attract a man into your life who will have no problem embracing that conflict inside of himself as well. Secret number 3 is pre-frame and future pace. Okay, what do I mean by that? So many of you are so used to being ghosted. So look, you want to actually future pace yourself that imagine the man is asking you out on a date. So for example, if you're really good at visualizing, I'm personally not that good at visualizing, but if you're good at visualizing, like you visualize literally having like a screen and where the man says, I would love to take you out. You're my dream girl. You know, I've been waiting for you. Whatever you want him to say, but you just really visualize it for yourself. And then you really imagine you're going through the day, you're coming home, the message is in your inbox, right? You're going on a date. But because what happens most of the time is that you are actually much more familiar with him not reaching out, right? You're actually opening up your online dating email inbox or your phone or whatever it is, right? And you're already sort of half expecting and half nervous that he hasn't messaged you back. You know, he hasn't responded. He hasn't called you back, right? That's actually more of what the body is used to. So you want to really shift it so that you viscerally, are you so used to it? Just, of course, it's normal. Of course he's calling me back. Of course he's texting me back, okay? Secret number 4 is respect yourself. Okay, so what does ghosting mean? Ghosting means he doesn't respect you. He doesn't respect you enough to tell you the truth. Like maybe he's already seeing someone else. Or maybe he's not interested in you, you're not his type, something didn't work out, you're not flowing, whatever the case may be. So look, I'll give you an example. When I was dating this guy and had just really cleared up all my white lies to myself as well as to other people, I was dating this guy and we were just about to be intimate, right? So we had a couple of dates. And so he stopped me and he said, okay, before we be intimate, like, I just want to let you know, I'm still seeing my ex-girlfriend, right? So what did that show you right away? He respected me, right? He respected me enough because I respected myself. I respected everybody else, cleaned up all my white lies, right? And so, of course, obviously we were not intimate that night, you know, and I just really appreciate his honesty. But that's what you want, because you can't change what feelings somebody else has. But what you can change is how they communicate it to you and if they treat you respectfully. So if you're sick and tired of people just ghosting and not even knowing why is it not working out, like did I say something wrong, I highly recommend working on respecting yourself. That also means, by the way, it's like end the conversations a little early. You know, don't be the one that, like, don't have him be the one who ends the conversation as well. And secret number 5 is be mysterious. You know, like song, Mysterious Girl of All the Worlds, right? Okay, so that's who you want to be. So you're like, well, Antia, but you know, no, look, we all have a life, right? And so, you know what I always recommend? Don't be so available. And it's not because like you're pretending that you have a busy life, but make sure you do have a busy life. Make sure you do have a friendship circle. You do have hobbies. You do have a life. And that you maybe have a 20-minute phone call with him. That you may be getting back on a couple of messages from him, but like don't write him back like super long messages. Look, I talk to so many men, including my husband, who worked with men for over 10 years, and all of them say they're not reading those long messages. And actually signals to them that it could be quite overwhelming, and that they already sort of have you on the back. They don't even need to do anything for it. So have them fight for you a little bit. Don't reveal everything. If you have an online dating profile, don't put everything in there. I never did that. I literally just wrote a couple of comments about being in a cuisine of infinite possibilities and what does that mean for him, and that I'm going for the Olympics of my life, and I gave a couple of examples of what that looks like. And in the end, I just said, hey, like if you want to be, if you want to be part of the party, be my guest. And then I just had a smiley face with a fork and a knife, right? So just really playful, really fun. By the way, if you want to learn about the 5 flirting styles, that's in my other video that you can watch on my channel as well on that, because that was like the more playful flirting style, right? But I was like flooded with messages. Men were asking me all the time, you know, like, who are you? You know, like that's so fun. You know, you don't have to like this need to let me know everything and everything. And I never had somebody ghost on me, right? So always, and then leave a question. Don't answer everything. Don't give like direct answers. Be playful, engage them, put a question back, have fun, be mysterious. All right, so this is it for today. And of course, you want to see for yourself. The question of the day is, where are you ghosting on yourself? Okay, so leave the comments right below this video. I would love to know. I'm a very curious cat. And for those of you who want to learn a little bit more about yourself and what are your blind spots in attracting all those emotionally unavailable men, join my Magnetize Your Man quiz and find out where you land on the scale there at magnetizeyourman.com, or you can also just grab that link below. This is it for today. If you like this video, like it, share it, and of course, subscribe to my channel. I will talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Mwah!